this most earnest repudiation. I shall not negate that which I state irrevocably.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on Cleveland. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Thomas Szymborski. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Schaefer.
The second baseman, Christian Schaefer.
And he deals. And he drops it down the third baseline. Knocks it down.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. Out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab in this one, Andrew Albrecht.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Romeo Santos. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
That one misses in the dirt. Just off the inside edge. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes a pitch. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Now it's the right fielder, Jarred Duran. He's a guy who does it all. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Santos aboard here at first with nobody out. Snap throw to first. Santos back easily. Next pitch is outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch inside. It's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz tosses to first. Two gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Scoreless after one. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And here it comes. Up the middle, Aguilar. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one.
That is it. The shortstop.
In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
First offering misses the mark. Zimborski, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That one's in there. That's strike one. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Kicks and fires. Fly ball down the line. Kwan heads after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are two outs. Sal Stewart digs in now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In there for strike one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses. It's a ball and two strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Goes down looking. Reds down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cleveland, leading off, Hunter Waldron. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ian Aguilar.
So digging in, Ian Aguilar. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series, because they know this is it.
I could totally see that, because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Slow roller up the middle. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Tristan.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. First pitch, not close. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
The pitch. No score here in the second. And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Kepler, a right fielder with good range, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Waldron settles under this one, and there's one down.
The center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Dylan Cruz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher.
And now Harry Ford. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Next pitch is outside. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Left-hand batter waits. that one is lifted in the air. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Back up that got him. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Manzardo in his second season, 26 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 0-1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Now snap throw to first. Kwan back on a dive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Step off throw to first. Kwan gets back easily. Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Santos stands in now and watches strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Over to first, and he's saved. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16, Jared.
Here's a speed threat, Jarred Duran. His first at bat was a strikeout. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's going.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Schaefer. Zimborski back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Casas under it. And there's one away.
Up next to Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
Now it's the Reds DH, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Hot shot to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Luis Guillorme getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pickoff throw. Marte back in standing. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Runner at second here, one gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Randy Arozarena waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. That's down and in.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone. The pitch. That one the other way. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Marte at second. Guillorme on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Aguilar puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So they strand a pair. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Jarred Duran. And a pitch. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next one misses. 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So up next, Brandon Sampson. Grounded out his first time up. Center field. Cruz moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's the speedy catcher, Josh Welch. 0 for 1 so far.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next to hit, Hunter Waldron. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz raging back towards the wall. Still going back. Bangs off the wall. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So digging in, Ian Aguilar. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
1-0.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball, no.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Strike three, got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Sal Stewart. And the right-hander back to work. Upstairs. That one drifts inside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Check swing went around, and a count 2-1. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Duran makes the play, and there's one down. Max Kepler at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there's 2 away. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1. And ball one. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Righty delivers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Designated hitter.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And the pitch.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Santos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. The Rosarena moving under it. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16. Jared.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Jarrett Duran.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
There's a strike. Just missed.
Down low.
Next offering is in for a strike. gets a piece and stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. Got him swinging. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Reds catcher, Harry Ford. Zimborski back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Now fly ball to right center. Duran under this one. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now that
Christian Schaefer will hit next.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch just misses. Schaefer, only 18 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Right through there. Got it. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands, and then
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out.